gosh, this sucks, man. You've
Then
I
I
don't
play
I've got
with
these guys I got their ERAs down.
oh no.
You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. So your dudes are all basically 99s, correct?
On Diamond Dynasty, I think they're all above 90s.
Jeez. This is gonna be fun. Who we got?
I'm using Brewstar Gratterall.
Holy
So
shit.
he throws 100 with his sinker.
That should be. This sucks because I didn't even get a warm-up game, nothing. 98 with ease in the first.
Yeah, he has the outlier quirk on
Oh,
his
please drop.
sinker. That's too high in there. So far, my only loss in this is I played Healy. Good player. Lost 13 to 6, and I allowed 6 runs in an inning because 2 guys didn't lock onto a ball.
I hate that. God,
So,
ooh, damn, I thought that was a new ball. I
yeah,
hate that so freaking much.
it's gotten better though. It still
Man, this
happens
dude is
occasionally.
nasty. Who the hell
Oh,
is this guy?
Brewstar Gratterall, he was in the Mookie Betts trade. He
He's a
originally
prospect?
went, yeah,
Oh, this is bullshit.
he originally went to the Red Sox, and then something came up, so he was with the Twins, and then when the deal got finalized, he got thrown to the Dodgers. They
See, I
tried
don't like
projecting.
that. Yeah, they're projecting a little too much. I'm sure he's good. I don't want, anything taken away from him. It's just, my God, dude, come on.
Yeah. His common in the game, if you see him in BR, you need to draft him because he throws 100 on the sinker there.
Yeah, oh, he is filthy. I can already see this right now. I'm probably going to get no hit there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not pitching like normal. I'm just trying to do whatever I can to get outs right now because I know how good you are. What the hell? There it is again. He didn't even, like, lock.
Yeah. I'll just tag my
You're
guy.
good. Oh, what the hell? How'd you get yourself to stop?
If you press R2, base runners stop the base paths.
That's unbelievable that I just literally, I was right there under it and he just didn't. Oh, shit.
Oh, and there's Trout. Trout's so good in the game. I feel like the
He's
game
good in real
plays
life, though.
completely, yeah, unbelievable. I feel like the game plays completely different in custom league compared to actual
Regular?
Dynasty. The ball flies here. Of course, as soon as I mentioned that fielding's gotten better, first hit for me.
This is crazy. The Game Chasers. Oh, my. What is up, dudes? Those guys, so I want to give you a little rundown. They're here in Texas.
Yeah.
They go around collecting old games, like classics. He also did a little comic thing, a video I got to be a part of, which was freaking awesome. Awesome people. But they are big into gamers. It's him and his buddy, if I'm not mistaken.
It's all classics?
All classics. Like, we're talking. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Give it to him.
Oh, no.
How? That was in the green. We need to go back and look at that one. Oh, well. But, yeah, they're super good dudes. Their Twitter is actually the Game Chasers, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll have to check them out.
But they literally go, like, to garage sales or whatever, and they just try to find, like, classic games. Infield fly.
And the people selling them have no idea.
No clue. No clue.
It's old, so they don't know.
Well, most people are just looking to get rid of it. They don't even care. They
Yeah.
don't know what it is they're getting rid of.
Yeah,
And it's funny. Like, I've gone places and like, oh my God, this game's here, and then like they're like, yeah, what is it? I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. You're not a gamer.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
So?
Awesome teammate, by the way.
I was just gonna ask about that.
He is. I mean, I've been called him quite a bit. We look alike, but dude, he is such an awesome teammate. Like, that's one guy I'm truly gonna miss from the Cubs. I mean, I'm gonna miss a lot of those guys, because I really did enjoy playing for them. I wish I would have done better, but they are, God, what a great group. But him being there too, awesome dude.
I'm enjoying their like just the window that they're in right now.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. What the fuck?
Cubs fan myself.
Damn it, I wish he would have tested his arm.
I was not gonna do. Oh, there's 2 outside the pitcher up.
Oh shit, pitcher's up right now. It's all fastballs. And of course, he fucking hits it right down the line.
Oh, as soon as you said that, I'm like, maybe you shouldn't do that.
No, that's what we always do.
Yeah.
You got to get through here. Catch it. There we go.
Speaking of the Cubs, though, how was it playing in Chicago, especially like the night games sometimes?
They have such a great fan base. It doesn't take away from anybody that all the other teams I've played with, because I've played with some great fan bases. But they just that atmosphere and being there is, dang it, is awesome. It's something I'm never gonna forget. You know, I wasn't a Cubs fan growing up. My brother was. My dog's name was Wrigley. So I mean, there's a lot of things that, you know, I was excited to play in that uniform and go there. I mean, my mom's dad was a huge fan of baseball. He never got to see me. I think he was a Cubs fan too. I think that's where my brother got it from. A guy that is from my hometown. His name was Woody English. He played for the Cubs way back in the day. He's from my hometown, so it was kind of cool to be able to, you know, I got to play in that same, gosh dang it, same ballpark, I guess, as him. So it's kind of cool to do that.
Yeah, because it hasn't really changed. It's gotten renovated, but
yeah,
I mean, it's changed besides.
I'm just trying to think of when he was there, but yeah, I mean, it's just a cool story, cool organization, a lot of history. I'm all about the history and stuff, so it's definitely pretty cool. Dude, you're just blowing fucking heaters by me. I'm waiting for everything to drop, and I keep going down.
Like, even when the Cubs were bad, I remember going to games, and any fly ball hit, the crowd acted as if like it was a home run.
Oh, that place goes nuts, and I love it. By the way, that was a front door slider.
Oh,
that just didn't. That's one thing I don't like about this game is some of these like pitches.
Yeah.
You get some weird spin off of it. Like, I don't know if you maybe missed a spot or whatever, but to throw a front door slider, like, you don't see too many of those the way that it was in this game.
Yeah. No, I definitely missed my spot.
But it's like, and like you throw a changeup away and it looks like a slider. Like, it's just weird. I knew that was coming. I still couldn't get it. Great at bat though.
Yeah, that was a lot of pitches right there.
It don't matter. He ain't getting tired. You kidding me?
He only has 88 stamina. The whole Players League going on. You watch any of it?
Honestly, no. Just because I wanted to make sure, like, I'm doing my own thing. I don't want to be trying to copy their style. So if I don't see it, I won't know that they did it.
Gotcha.
But it's it's just I need to get some of those guys in here to play. I know Hader plays, so that's good. I got to get Joe. Gosh dang, I got to get Joe Musgrove in here and start playing. He's talked about it. I've talked to him a few times. J-Mo's another one I got to try to. God dang it.
Another trout bomb.
I mean, there's a hanging curveball.
Yeah.
I have like 0 stamina for this guy right now. So, well, he has.
Confident.
Yeah, that's what I meant. But it's, I don't know. I like it. I think it was a cool idea, them doing that. Now it's just, I hope we can finish ours. You know, that's the big thing. It's just trying to get all these people to play.
Yeah, it's definitely tough, especially because 29 games in here, and some of the guys are in the league. And
well, and the thing is, like, I mean, I you know, we have a pot, so it's like for money. So I'm hoping that would like encourage more guys to be playing. But at the same time, like, I understand, like, especially in Joey Gallo's case, like, it's hard to get him to play, you know, when he's got to focus on playing in the show league already.
Yeah, he was playing like 4 games a night for like 3 to 4 days a week.
Yeah. So I mean, That's why it's tougher to, when I got these guys, I didn't realize that they'd be, because when we did it, they were just maybe starting to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was like, all right, maybe it won't be so bad after. Oh shit, he's a lot faster than Cole. So I thought maybe that would help, but yeah, it's tough. Snell is probably the better player in my opinion. So I don't know what they were talking about there. I haven't really got to watch Snell play. I know he's got his own card, which is pretty cool. That's not.
Sheffield back in the Marlins uni.
Back at home.
Like kind of funny how how the Marlins way back in the day. All right, Sheffield's pretty good. We have a catcher in our sight. Let's trade him for Mike Piazza. And then Mike gets traded, and he's like, I don't want to play here. And then they had to get rid of him, and they did not get nearly as much back as in hindsight.
Yeah. Some of these trades, it's crazy, man. Are you kidding me? You hit that out? That thing was down. Golfed it out.
It was like in the center of my PCI.
Fuck. This is going to be a long freaking game, dude. No hit. So what do you usually play when you're playing just in general? You do a lot of the showdowns, or you... Because I know you've cruised through this whole like league, I guess, of getting all the players and all that stuff.
So in the beginning of every year, I try getting all the collections done. So I'll drop some money on the game and get them done, just so I can put out videos with like the top guys right away and get a return on that if possible. But for this year, after that, I've been playing a lot of showdowns, try to like get some of these future stars guys and some of these other players like the Anthony Rizzo 90 overall or 89 overall. And I do play Road to the Show when I'm not streaming. On stream, I'll play ranked seasons sometimes, Battle Royale, mostly online stuff.
Oh, okay. So do you... Oh, fuck. Good job. Do you play a lot of the guys... yeah, Healy wants to get to 20, guys. What's the one I played? Is it Battle Royale? Do you do any of those? A lot of those, or no?
Occasionally. Sometimes if I'm feeling it on stream, I will. But in my past, I haven't really gone 12-0 too much. And
I don't see how that's impossible. I'm not saying I'm good, because I know I'm not that good at this game, but holy shit.
Yeah, it's definitely, like, mentally, you have to prepare to be in there for, if you do it all in one sitting, it's like 3 or 4 hours. And like 12 games, you can't lose, 3 innings. A lot of random stuff that happens in the game, so you could lose. Like there isn't like a big skill gap in Battle Royale.
Oh fuck! Trout's gonna have.
I'll play it sometimes.
So what for somebody like me? Then what should I be playing then to try to level up, I guess, and get more cards and all that?
Showdown is the best way at the moment to do that. Get a bunch of XP, you get some stubs, and then you work towards good players that are each team. Every team now has at least an 85 to 89 you can grind for. And then they have at least a 90 to 95 that you can grind for it.
Shit.
Just by playing like showdowns or March to October. For the most part though, with like MLB The Show, I started playing in 16. And then I've played pretty much every single day since like MLB 16. I'll take breaks here and there, but I've just played a lot of like online and playing the game in general. Reacting to pitches is pretty easy.
Yeah, I can tell. You got 13 hits, 13 runs. This is the biggest beatdown right now I've had so far. The Holy Grail, I think, made it. He might have tapped out. That's why. You literally might have. Well, never mind. I got 2 ground outs. Or wait, do I only have 1 ground out?
I think you have a couple.
It's your turn to get rocked. Good luck, buddy.
Like earlier, you're talking about classic games, and sometimes on stream, you'll stream classic games. You also stream like Call of Duty and basically whatever floats your boat with that. For the whole streaming thing, how long have you been streaming and like serious about it?
I would say I'm. This is probably about 1.5 years of doing this. I think I started last year when I was in San Francisco. No, was that last year? Yeah, it might have been last year. Was when I started doing it. I've always enjoyed it. Like it's fun because I get to interact with the. Get out of here! Get the fuck out of here! Just being able to interact with the fans, I think that's the big thing that I really like about it. But I've noticed that, like, if I play baseball, yes, I'll get the following. But then as soon as I go to, like, you know, Fortnite, actually, I've had a few people in here, which has been good for me now. But it's just like when you start playing the classic games, I don't think people are as into it as I am. Which, that's part of it, you know. That's, you know, I signed up to get that. I mean, I'm not always going to have something that they like. Oh shit, sorry. I didn't realize who was up. Of course.
Both times it's like, oh, whoops, breaking ball. Okay, here's a fastball.
Yeah, you get your heater right after. But yeah, I mean, I like playing the classics just because that's what I would, you know, I played. I've always enjoyed it. I don't care how bad the graphics are, because it's not about that. It's about having fun playing the game. So
I enjoyed watching you play the Mario game. When that was, maybe a couple weeks ago.
Was that 64 or Yoshi's the Super Nintendo?
I think Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it wasn't too far ago. Oh shit! Stay in the park, please.
Because it was 2D, and then there was like this. There's this one level where you're on a ship.
Oh no, that was wait, that was. I was playing Super Mario 3. That was on the regular Nintendo. That was a classic. Yep, there it is. He's got another homer.
Mike Trout.
It's getting worked. Are you kidding me? It's been this way since the very first pitch. I mean, usually I like to be taken to dinner before I get fucked. My God. I'm getting crushed. That's the best line you can ever come up with right there.
Yeah.
I got my first out just now. Just to let you guys know.
You watched Twitch before you started streaming for a little bit?
Actually, not really. I didn't know too much about it. Got it. I didn't really know too much about it. People were talking about it, and then I found out Hunter Pence was doing it, and that was obviously one of my teammates. I was like, all right, I got to check this out. So I watched him play and stream, and then I started playing some games with him, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to do this. And he's the one that kind of introduced me into the the gaming computer. So I got a gaming computer to start with, a little laptop. I'd travel with it. But he got me playing that, and I was like, okay, cool. You know, I'll do that. It wasn't Clash of the Clans.
Oh yeah.
But he's the one that kind of started this whole thing for me, got me doing it, and I've actually, ever since I did it, like, it got a little frustrating at times because you'd have like 1 or 2 viewers, and you know you're trying to put it out there to get people to come, and that part sucked for a while. But you know, I've had my original crew here, which is awesome. They've been with me since day one, so that's one thing, is you definitely grow the community. It's like a little family. You know, we take everybody away from everything. Uh-oh. Yes. No perfect game. None of that shit.
And you ran on Trammell, who has 68 arms, so that was a good decision.
I was going no matter what. I didn't even care.
All right, so there we go.
No perfect game. So we broke that up, guys. That will not be thrown. Perfect.
And for me, I think in July at some point, 6 years of streaming on Twitch. Definitely. Oh, and there's a run.
Oh, there is no shutout, too. Holy shit. We did it, guys. 6 years. Holy cow. That's awesome, dude.
And definitely been a lot of ups and downs. Struggle of starting out.
The one thing that I've learned and I've seen, and I know I'm caught up in this, but I also have fun with it for now. But it's the giveaways. You give giveaways, and then it becomes something that's expected. Now, my group here, that hasn't been expected. Nobody, damn it, nobody's sitting here going, "Well, Derek, when's the next giveaway?" No, that hardly ever happens. I mean, you'll get some randoms that show up, but that's not my regular crew. So I know that's one thing that kind of screws things up is when you have. Ooh, can you do it? Nope, you can't pitch. Step off. That's one thing that soon I'll be able to. Thank you, Ron Burgundy 1 for that follow. I'll be here soon. I'll be able to give out some merchandise that's actually going to be like Dutch oven stuff and that kind of stuff is going to be pretty cool to be able to do. But I noticed that sometimes that can kind of hurt the following is it becomes something that's expected and you don't get the true people. They only come when it's time to do a giveaway, which I'm not putting it out there on my Twitter, but today I'm giving away a bunch of shirts because I found the box of shirts that I was looking for. So I'm going to be throwing those out there. Ooh.
Yeah, there's definitely a fine line with giveaways, especially starting out, because it could like inflate everything, and you might think like, oh, I'm doing way better than what I thought I was doing, and then as soon as they stop, people aren't there. And
that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing too. I've learned is watching other guys' streams. Is there's a lot of times you go into another stream and they don't do any like giveaways at all. Like it's hardly ever happening, which is cool to see. Is they got such a good following because of just who they are and how they interact. Like there's some guys that I've watched that their streams are not as good in my eyes. Like I feel like they're very aggressive and mean to the people that are coming to watch them, but yet somehow they get the following. So it's like, how does that happen?
Yeah.
So it's cool though. It's this whole community here is awesome. Especially the baseball community. After being introduced to it from the stream, like I started going to Jugsy streams, and then from Jugsy I went to Dimmu, and then I started bouncing around. I got to meet like all of you guys that are now a part of our baseball league. So it's like it's cool how we feed off of each other. We connect with each other. I think that's something that's especially hearing you had you're 6 years. You're the vet in my eyes right now. I don't know who else is a longtime streamer, but like you're the vet of streaming here. It's like we can learn a lot from you. So it's always good to see what you do and how you go about it, and maybe get ideas from what you do. But the thing is, there's not like a true competitive edge to where it's like, all right, I'm not gonna help this guy.
Yeah.
Like that's something I've noticed from every one of these streams is I should have thrown Rizzo out. He ain't that fast. Bullshit. You did get to 20 though. But yeah, that's one thing is it's just trying to interact with everybody. Just being able to feed off of each other, communicate. It goes a long ways. Oh wow. Damn, dude, Willie only gave up 1 run. That's freaking awesome.
The lefty.
That is awesome for me right there.
Will Smith's in this league as well.
Yes, he is. He's the. Oh no, he didn't get the Braves. Dimmu got him.
Yeah, he's the Tigers.
Tigers, that's right.
Does he play a decent bit of the show?
Yeah, he's he loves playing the show. Now I don't know how good he is or any of that. Please drop. It's not too high. But I know he plays. Because once I told him, I was like, hey, I'm doing a league with everybody. You want to jump in? He was in. It was like no hesitation. So I was like, all right, cool. Have you thrown that curveball yet, or the changeup, Vulcan? Oh, damn it!
I think I did a couple times.
Thank God that game is over with. Don Mattingly's your manager. That's incredible. God. How many innings is this bloodbath? It's over now.
5. Gratterall struck out 8 over 4 innings.
That's not too bad, so I'll take that.
No,
I felt like it was worse. Healy, they are disappointed you didn't get to 30 runs against me.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I did not get a hit in the 5th inning there.